Hey guys, and welcome to your daily mobility flow. Thank you so much for being here. And before I forget today, go ahead and click that like button before we get started. I will be in forever your debt. I promise. One IOU for everyone who clicks the like button today. Whatever you need, whatever you want. All right, no more stalling. Let's get started. We're gonna start with one leg out. So I got one leg straight, other knee is bent, and we're gonna rock up. Drive those hips forward. As you press forward, you should feel it in your groin. Sit back, you should drive that knee on the second one. So we got kind of knee here, knee and ankle, groin on the other side. Let's do 8 of these. This is number 3. Hope everybody's having a great day. 4. This is our 34th mobility flow. We have more of these now than there are days in a month. So for the rest of your life, 2 more reps. You could do a new one every month on repeat. Okay, let's switch. This might have been a bad choice for today. I tell you what, I'm so sore. This is kind of exhausting, I'm not gonna lie. Drive that up. Oh, my quads. Hips forward, sit back. Working that groin on the straight leg, maybe a little bit on the bent knee, but more so chasing the groin on this side. Sit back. If you need to be here, with your hands down, kind of rocking back and forth like this, and then walking it out, pushing your hips forward, that's fine. Probably should have said that earlier, but pause it, go back to the other side if you need to. One more rep. And up. There we go. Good. All right. Let's get some straddle stretch next. Oh, my hamstrings are tight enough. Just straightening my knees was a little bit much. But remember, get your separation and then lift your hips and kind of cinch yourself forward. See, my feet are getting a little wider. The further forward I go, it'll help me set the stretch. And then we'll kind of start with some small rocks back and forth. Not really forcing a big bend yet. And what we'll do today is we'll try to go a little further side to side on each kind of tick-tock. So we'll like work one way, but don't overdo it. Just a little easy rock. Back and forth. Gotta take a breath. Feel like I'm in a hurry today. Sit down, back and forth, and then on each one, let's just try to get a little further, lean over to that opposite side. So like here, I'm going to my left. I'm just gonna get a little bit extra on my right, my left arm, right leg, and then we'll just kind of keep going a little further on every rep. Trying to work down and across, down and across. Keep working back and forth, try and get a little bit further, down and across in every rep. Oh yeah, this is working. I love it when it works. Instant gratification is nice sometimes. You start something and then you finish something. Not that my mobility in this straddle position is finished, it's definitely not, but you're like literally, and then you get to see the change. And this is so much different than when I started. Don't believe me? Rewind for a second. Look at the first position I was in, how far I was getting down. Things should be changing. All right, let's rest for a second. We're not leaving this position yet. We're gonna work it, but we're just gonna take some of the tension off for a second, and then we're gonna hit it again. We're gonna reset your legs, set that width. Let's get a little bigger. Stretch down the middle. And then we'll start working side to side. This feels right today. I'm not gonna lie, for myself, maybe not you, but for me, I feel like this could have been the only stretch I did today. and it would have been check for the win. I would have nailed it. I feel like this is all I could have done. Perfect for me today. But it's not all we're gonna do. Still got a couple of back things to do. All right, working those sides. Really gonna work the straddle position today, if you haven't been able to tell. All right. Keep going. So I mentioned this crazy thing I've been doing yesterday. I didn't tell you what it was. My brother lives in Durham, and he got this this challenge thing that you have a week to complete as much as possible. So you get points based on the things you do. So if you do 200 push-ups, you get 10 points. If you run 10 miles, you get 50 points. If you do 25 push-ups, you get 1 point. It's just all these different tasks. All right, a couple more reps. Oh, this feels good. A couple different tasks, and you get points for everything you do. If you do a Murph, you get 40 points. If you do some of these song challenges, like play the song Thunderstruck in a plank, and every time they say thunder, do a push-up. That gets you 5 points, I think it is. And the goal over the course of the week, all right, let's get crisscross it up. And we're doing the same thing. Oh yeah, leaning forward. Maybe I was wrong. Straddle wasn't all I needed today. I needed this too. Maybe I just need everything. But the goal, you have exactly 1 week to the minute, from midnight on Monday morning to 11:59 on Sunday night, to accumulate as many points as possible. I think if you do 200 burpees, you get 20 points. 100 burpees gets you 10 points. There's all these different things. There's 450 burpees you can do to get points for. There's 375 push-ups you can do to get points for. All kinds of stuff. Sit-ups, crunches, pull-ups. 180 pull-ups get you the max points for pull-ups. 19 miles of running, 19 miles of rucking. Those are the max numbers. You don't have to do all of those. It's just to max out the category. It's 19 miles. And normally when my brother sends me stuff, I'm like, whatever, man. You're a banker. I hope he doesn't see this. Evie, don't show him. All right, keep working your sides like we always do. Let's switch up legs. Flip the crisscross. Oh, okay, yep, I found it. So anyways, normally I'm nah, I don't know, because I tend to take things a little too seriously sometimes, and it kind of spoils the fun for people sometimes, and I'm working on it. It's a skill in development, but anyways, I was like, hey, I'll do this. I will do this if we genuinely try to finish. And to finish it is a lot. It's got 375 feet of 30-pound walking lunge. 375 yards. 375 yards of bear crawling. 375 yards of burpee broad jump. There's a lot. Okay. Let's get back to that first side. We're doubling up here too. Go back to the first legs. We're gonna make some changes today. Oh yeah, I already feel that change. So anyways, 375 yards of burpee broad jump, bear crawl, all kinds of just craziness. So I was like, if we try to really finish the whole thing in the week, then I'm in. I'll do it. And this is day 3. It's Wednesday. You're probably watching this on Thursday, but it's I'm shooting this on a Wednesday. So it's day 3 of 7, and I'm a good 3/5 of the way done, maybe 3/4 of the way done. My brother texted me the other day. He was like, "You have switch your legs. You have a whole week," and I was like, "So anyways, I've I've done 400 push-ups today. Because I did a Murph and I did 200 push-ups. 375 sit-ups, a 5-mile ruck, so like a 5-mile walk, basically, like hike with a 30-pound pack on. Murph has 100 pull-ups in it, 200 push-ups, 300 squats, and 2 miles of running in that. But tomorrow I gotta try to tackle 450 burpees and 375 jumping lunges and 375 jumping squats, because that would max out all those categories. And I still have like a lot of rucking to do and like 8 miles of running. I've got like 10, or I think I got like 14 miles of rucking still. I've only done 5 of those. All right, one leg out, one leg in. Let's sit down to this side, work those hamstrings. Switch. Put some flip flops a little sooner on this one. Feeling it in my knees after hitting both of those. Like working it, not in a bad way. I can just tell that I've been stretching my knees and they're gonna need a minute. Oh yeah. So, anyways, that's what I've been doing for the past 3 days. Still got 8 minutes of planking to do to max out the planking category. So I'm gonna try to be done in the next 2 days. So I'm gonna try to get it all done in 5 days, which I think is pretty possible, but it has not come without soreness. I'm definitely sore. Day 1 I did 400 meter walking lunge, 400 meter bear crawl, 400 meter crab walk, 400 meter burpee broad jump, 375 air squats, bunch of crunches, and the next morning got up and hit like an 11-mile run. 11-mile run to kind of max out that category. Oh, okay, I'm gonna do this for a second. You don't have to, but you can if you want. So opposite arm, it's my left leg, right hand. I'm just gonna reach over and I'm just gonna dangle this for a minute. This is just for head support to relax. So yeah, that's what I've been doing. It's been kind of crazy, but it's been kind of nice too for 2 reasons. One, I don't have to think about what am I going to do. I've got to decide, which thing I'm going to do. But if the goal is to finish it, then the goal is to finish it, and that takes away one question. All right, switch sides. Oh yeah. Takes away one of the questions from working out. It's just like, this is just what I do. I think that's where most people struggle more than anywhere else, is that they never stop asking themselves the question. People who are successful, stretching even, or working out or anything, eventually stop asking themselves, am I going to do this today? Am I going to train today? Am I going to stretch today? Am I going to do the mobility flow today? It's just something that you just do. And that, getting rid of that question out of your life is actually really, really powerful when it comes to being successful. Because the more time you spend asking yourself the question, the more energy you waste and the higher the likelihood you don't do it. But if you just take that question away and you don't ask it, then you don't have to worry about the energy spent deciding. It's a great quote. It's probably my favorite. I don't know if I heard it somewhere or if I made it up at some point in time. I can't find it. I've looked for sources, and it's that 99% is hell, but 100% is easy. So if you're 100% committed to something, it's super easy because you don't ask yourself all the questions. But being 99% committed to something leaves that 1% in the back of your brain that just says, ooh, I don't know about this. So don't be 99s. No lukewarm. Be 100%, guys. Thanks for being here. I appreciate you guys. Click that like button if you liked it. Don't click it if you didn't like it. You're awesome. I'll see you guys tomorrow.